Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and this is our next Saturday with Stacy YouTube class number 462. Welcome to everybody who's joining me during the live chat. We live chat during the premiere of this YouTube class, which is every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. So if you are live chatting, hello! Hi everybody! It's good to see you. And have you noticed I've been posting samples in the Scrapbooking Made Simple Facebook page group? I've been putting them there so you can see them. I'm trying to continue with that. I'm making an effort. I truly am. So, gosh, if you're not on our Facebook page, you need to be on our Facebook page and then join the SMS Facebook group. It's a great group. Over 1,000 people just having a great time on it. So anyway, I digress. So this YouTube class, it is technique based, it is full length, it is commercial free, and it is here to teach you. It's here to teach you about things you may have forgotten you already own. It may teach you about manufacturers you've never heard about. It may teach you a different way of using product that then makes it even more for you. Anytime you can take something and make it more than what it's supposed to be, well, that just makes your heart happy. So my classes they're long, but they're fun, and we try to keep crafting as affordable as possible. In fact, today is one of those days where the product that we have is really affordable and totally international. So I'm going to talk about the product in a little bit, but just thanks for being here. I've got Creative Expressions and Hearty Crafts and Simple and Basic, and I think, again, all three of those are across the pond. These are not domestic companies. I think that you are going to swoon when you see what we have. In fact, some of it I had to convince the manufacturer to remake just for us. I went back to buy them and they said, we don't make them anymore. And I'm like, what? Wait, what? What? Like, hey now. No, I'm sure I heard you wrong. So they said, well, if you would like, and if you can order the quantity, we'll remanufacture them just for you. And I said, sign me up. So anyway, I'll get to that in just a minute. I have winter chicken dinner to talk about. I have some quick announcements. First off, the warehouse sale, we've shipped about 400 orders thus far. There's about 2,000 on day one. That'll give you an idea. So about 400 orders are on their way out. How will you know if your order is being processed, if it's being picked and packed and pulled and shipped? The minute your order status changes from payment received to awaiting fulfillment, you will know that we are working on your order. We'll follow that up. You'll get an email saying your order is now awaiting fulfillment. We'll follow that up with another email that says your order is now awaiting shipping. That means it's been filled and quality controlled. And the very last email you're going to get is, hey, your wahoo kachoo, your order has shipped, and it will have a tracking number for you. So hang tight. I told you it was going to be a while. We don't fib about that, but boy, were those prices great. And then just when we're done with shipping from the first part of the warehouse sale, we will host part 2, which will have different manufacturers. We'll have some of the same manufacturers, but I think Sizzix will be in that one, and Ultimate Crafts will be in that one. So just hang tight, and thanks so much for everybody's support during these sales, which are phenomenally huge for us. But really, when you're getting a $20 die for $1.99, that's keeping crafting affordable for sure. So winter chicken dinner, I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit more, and then we're going to tilt on down. So let's get that done. So winter chicken dinner from last week. I have 2 winners who posted comments. Comments have to go below. There was a question, do you have to watch the whole YouTube and then post your comment? No. You can post your comment anytime you want. We'd appreciate it if you watched the whole YouTube, because YouTube gauges our performance by how many minutes are watched. So you could just click me on and then go do the rest of your day, and it's like you watched the whole thing, and YouTube's like, oh look, she's got lots of minutes being watched, woohoo, we're gonna push her up higher. crazy the things that they look at to decide who gets higher ranking than another. I don't know. I suppose if I did 5-minute YouTubes, I'd have super high ranking because you'd watch all 5 minutes. But what really can you learn in 5 minutes? I mean, seriously, right? What can you learn in 10 minutes? Nothing. Hello? This is a class. If you were going to a local store, you'd be paying for a class and you'd want it to be at least 2 hours long, because what can you learn in 10 minutes? I don't know. I mean, some tips and tricks, yeah, tips and tricks, absolutely. I just don't know if you can get the whole feel of what we're trying to get across in 10 minutes. I can't say my name in 10 minutes. We're probably already at the 10-minute mark, and I still haven't done Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, but I am sure about half of you have turned me off. It's okay. There's plenty more people out there. Hi, I'm happy with the way we do things. Okay. And my YouTubes, just for those of you who are new, they are one take, uncut, unedited, no voiceovers, no dubs, no splicing, no dicing. What you see is what you get. And if you walk into my store, you will find I am exactly what you see on this camera. What is coming through your TV, it's me and you. Buddy, right? We're doing this together. So, okay. So Winner Winner Chicken Dinner from last week. Are you ready? Want, want, want. Okay, I'm hoping I pronounced these correctly. Our first winner from YouTube number 461, which was my Simply Defined layering stencils. You really liked them. Thank you. I loved my Wiseman too, my Three Kings. I think they're beautiful. Thank you. These two lucky ladies have won $25. They're already in their account, and you can go spend your $25 any way you want. Compliments of Scrapbooking Made Simple. Our first one is Bet Pollock. Bet, is that you? Did I say that right? My brain instantly wants to say Betty, but it's not Betty, is it? It's Bet, but I'm not sure. So as long as that's you and you're a Winner Winner Chicken Dinner and you're happy with it, I'm happy with it. So Bet, if that's you, congratulations. I'm very excited for you. The next name is also equally as difficult for me. I'm dyslexic. Delise, is it Delise Magum? Delise Magum? I'm so sorry if that's wrong. My brain is trying to tell me to say, my brain is actually trying for me to say Dulcie, but I know that's not right, but that's how my brain wants to read it. So if that's you, Delise, yes, am I close? Tell me I'm close, lie to me. I won't know the difference. I'll believe you. I'm a very trusting person. If you say, oh my gosh, you said it just perfectly, I'll be like, yay, you will have made my whole day. Something as simple as that can make my entire day. I'll be like bopping around. I said it right. So between Bet and Delise Magum, congratulations, both of you. You are our Winner Winner Chicken Dinners for this week. And of course, we'll do the Winner Winner Chicken Dinner dance for you. I said it right. No, that's the wrong one. You're a winner. Chicken dinner. You're a winner. Chicken dinner. Wahoo. Ka-choo. For you. Again, congratulations. And if you want an opportunity to be a Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, post your comment below. SMS guy James is the one who approves them. And all you have to do is be kind. Just be nice. Say something nice. It doesn't have to be about the YouTube. Doesn't have to be about me. Doesn't have to be about James. Doesn't have to be about scrapbooking or card making. Just say something nice and we will approve your comment. And we pick 2 winners every week. So congratulations to our 2 lucky winners this week. Now, I gave you an update about the warehouse sale. I did that. I did Winner Winner. I want to talk to you a little bit about First, I'm going to talk to you about a phone call I had just a few minutes ago. So you know me, I wait till the very last minute to kind of wrap up some of the product that we're going to, I knew we were doing the Hearty Crafts, and I knew we were doing Simple and Basic and the Creative Expressions because I ordered them. I loved the product, had to have it, ordered it. The Simple and Basic they manufactured just for me. But I needed add-ons, and the girls used a lot of Opulent Paper in their samples. So I called ta-da, it's Taylor. She's my girl over at Ellison Sizzix, and I'm texting her, ta-da, it's Taylor. Hello. Need to know about Opulent Paper. And I don't get anything back, which is so not like her. She's like Johnny girl on the spot, I mean. So I give it an hour, and then I text back, hey, you around? And she's like, I am, but I'm not available today. I'm at Harry Potter Day. Good for you, Taylor. Ta-da, it's Taylor. Enjoy your Harry Potter Day. She said, but Karina, which is like her assistant, Karina, she can help you. I forwarded your message on to Karina, and Karina's going to take care of you. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's not that important, but okay. You know, if we don't, it doesn't happen. It's okay. I waited last minute. I get it. And so I text Karina, and Karina's like, hey, we can get this done. We can work on this. And I'm like, okay, are you sure? Because I know it's so last minute. Last minute. That's me. And then Karina's like, yeah. I said, well, we're using Opulent Paper. I really want to use Opulent Paper, and I'd like to be able to offer some kind of a bundle to our customers. Can you make it happen now? And Karina she's like, I can hear her. I'm talking to her on the phone, and I can hear type. She's like, I've got this. We can do this, and we can do that, and we can do, and she's like, oh, but that price is higher for that color. What if we did this color instead, and you could offer it for your customers for this price? I'm like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, you are so clever. You just bebop between. She's young. Let's be clear. She's younger than me, probably a good 20 years. And, you know, she's just tip-tapping away, and she's figuring out so that you guys get the best possible price. And I'm like, she's like, well, I'll send it over to you, and you can let me know if you like it. And I'm like, Karina, anything you send over to me is going to be fabulous. We'll be happy with whatever you can do for our customers. And she says, well, let me think. And I'm like, again, in my brain, I'm like, you are just so clever. She was here with ta-da, it's Taylor. And she just has this ability to weave in and out of programs and all and find things, and she found something that was like, oh, are you serious? That's amazing. When she was here, she pulled it right up on the computer, and she's like, we can do that for you. And I'm like, oh, I love you. So since I worked with Karina on this today, I feel it only proper that we give Karina a name. And since she is so clever, I think we're going to call Karina from Sizzix Oh So Clever Karina. I like it. Oh So Clever Karina. So we have ta-da, it's Taylor, and Oh So Clever Karina from Sizzix. And they are the two great gals who make everything possible from Sizzix for you. Everything we're able to bring to you at those smoking hot deals, it's from them. It's because of them. And in fact, today we've also got their foam tape back. But I wanted to tell you about that because, gosh, I mean, usually ta-da, it's Taylor is the one who is getting everything together and puts all the bundles together. But actually, I think it's clever Karina who does it. I think Taylor sends her off my emails and says, hey, when you got it, can you get it back to me or send it off to Stacy? So, oh so clever Karina, welcome to Team SMS. You've been named. I don't know if you like your name, but don't tell me if you don't. I just lie to me and say, I love it. Okay, so between this and that, I also want to tell you about the product today. Everything we have is limited. Not because I want it to be limited. I can only buy what the manufacturers have, and I can only buy what I can afford. We don't go into debt to buy product. Just doesn't happen. So I bought as much as I could of everything that's here, but it could go very quickly. And I understand that, and I'm going to apologize in advance. But it's better for me to apologize to you if we sell out than to overspend and go out of business because we didn't balance our budget. So I bought as much as I could, and you're going to love it all. And I'm gonna take you through some of it, and then we're gonna get started for today. So I'm gonna tilt on, I'm gonna show you some samples, then I'm gonna show you the product. If you wait until the end of this YouTube to get some of it, it is probable that some will be gone. I'm sorry. I really am. If I had won that Mega Million Lotto ticket, I would have just shared with everybody. I would have bought some of these companies. But I didn't. So there's a budget. And again, even if I could afford to buy more, if the manufacturer doesn't have it available, I can't. So let me tilt on down and let me show you some samples and say, hey there, oh so clever Karina. Thanks for your help today. It was really greatly appreciated. I value everything that you and Taylor do for us. Okay, down we go. All right, tilt down, bye. That was a super long intro, right? I talked for forever, but oh well. Let's zoom on in. See, I can't even say my name in 10 minutes. All right, how cute is that? Maybe I go back just a little bit, a wee bit, a little down. I'm my own cameraman. So there we go. How cute is this? Right? Look at, it's dimensional. We have brought back Hearty Crafts, and I have Halloween. I have fall. Everybody loved the little hedgehog. He's all dimensioned out. I have Christmas. And I have winter. So we have brought in several packs of Hearty Crafts, and this is what they look like. We have paired them up with foam tape from Sizzix because you are going to need the foam tape, and it's going to sell out as a unit. You're getting the foam tape for free, which is like $3.99. Now, it doesn't look, these packages don't look very impressive at all, right? I agree, they don't. And we're doing the bundling here, but you're like, how can that beautiful stuff be in these packages? Well, the first time I got them, I thought the same thing. I'm like, I don't know. Look at the cute gnomes. First time I got them, I thought that they were going to be teeny, teeny, tiny. But I ordered them, having faith, a little trust, a little pixie dust. And when I got them in, what was inside was incredible. You get 10 designs. Look at how big they are. Look at how cute they are. 10 different designs. They all either have some kind of a glitter or a foil accent on them. They're individually packaged. Inside each package is 3 pieces that you're going to layer on top of each other to make them dimensional, and they all fit in this cute little envelope. Love them, especially for shipping. Oh my gosh, that made my heart so happy because I was expecting something really big. So we brought in some Christmas and some Christmas and some Halloween. We've got some fall going. Super cute fall. And again, inside are individual pieces. This one's got 3 separate pieces and you're gonna build it. So if you're doing a class, you just lay these out and your class, they get to pick which ones they want to do. Love them. So, okay, so there's we've got Halloween. Limited on the Halloween. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, so there's the 3. I'm gonna show you also, there's the easy toppers. We're gonna play with those. Then, if you recall, I brought in several YouTubes ago, we've done these. We've done the rectangle and not that one, the oval. There we go, rectangle and the oval. So these dies are by Simple and Basic, and it's one die, a solid piece, but when you cut it, it cuts each individual little frame. Turns out that there's like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 15 frames here, but it's one die. So we did the oval and we did the rectangle, and you guys loved them. So I went back to get the square and the circle, and that's when I was told that they discontinued them. And I'm like, no, you can't discontinue them. See, it shows them all on the back. No, no, no. So they went ahead and they remanufactured them just for us. So I can now bring you the circle and the square. Again, each one of these little is a separate die. It's one die total, but when you cut it, you get a million little squares that are just the most elegant and beautiful finishing touches. So very, very limited. And then I saw this die, which I thought was absolutely perfect for the Hearty Crafts toppers. So limited on this. I wish that we weren't, but we are. And also on the words from Creative Expressions. So we've got their wordies back, and we've got Traditional Christmas and Christmas Blessings. You get 4 sheets, 2 black, 2 white in Traditional Christmas, and the same in Christmas Blessings. And we've got just a limited stock on those as well. So we're going to start today, and I think I'm going to start easy peasy. How about we start just building? We'll build a couple of these. So I've got my gnomes out here, and let's pick a couple gnomes to build. Oh, I like the poinsettia, and I like the packaging. And my little girl gnomey. So let's build those. Or at least let's pull them out. And let's look at my wreaths. Let's pull out a couple wreaths. Oh, that one's got snow. Oh, this one's darling. That one's super cute. Oh, that one's super pretty. Gosh, these are all beautiful. I don't know how to pick. Some non-traditional maybe? Okay. Not that we're going to build all these. I don't know, but I like to have options. And then some of the ornaments. And let's see what we have in the way of the ornaments. Ooh, that one's super pretty, and that one's super pretty. And that one, oh no, I like that one. And maybe that one. Okay, so I've got a little bit of everything here. I'm just gonna keep those here. Now the way these work is easy. You open them up. Now that might be the biggest challenge. There we go. And inside, you've got 3 pieces. Here's your base piece. Your next piece fits right on top of it. And your last piece fits right on top of that. And the idea is that you're building a dimensional embellishment. And you get 10 of these. And you can see the size. Here's my hand. You can see the size of it. It's not teeny tiny. It's perfect for your cards. It's perfect for layouts. It's perfect for just about cute little tags for your gifts. I mean, they're not small. They're easily, this one's easily, what, almost 3 inches, I would think. And then you just build them. Now, how do you build them? Well, that's why we're giving you the foam tape. For every pack you buy, you're going to get a pack of foam tape. Now, some people may say overkill on the foam tape. I am sorry, but foam tape is good all year round for anything. If you do shaker cards or if you like anything popped, you're going to use foam tape. And again, if you're doing a class, here you've got 10 images and a roll of foam tape. You give everybody a hunk of foam tape and a card base, and they're good to start. It's all self-contained. You don't have to go try and buy anything. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. So the foam tape's from Sizzix. And let's get it started. And the first thing I have to do is pop this piece. You don't want to just tape it down, because if you just tape it down, it remains flat. Nobody would even know that it's an extra piece. That's why you want that foam tape, because you want to build that depth perception. That's a big thing. You want to build that layering. If you've been crafting long enough, you might remember Jolie's were big on this. Jolie's were a sticker company, and all their stickers were three-dimensional, and you loved them because they had such depth and beauty. So I'm just going to put a little bit of foam tape. I'm tearing my foam tape. You can choose to cut it. I am not. Peel up the liner, and because these are bigger, I'm using foam tape over foam squares or foam dots. If these were smaller, I might not use the foam tape, but because these are big, I want that dimension, and I don't want it to crumble. I don't want it to have places where it's going to bend down. Now I just layer it right over the top. And my first layer is done. Now, if you want it more dimensional than that, let's see if I can get them off. Oh, maybe we'll do it on the next one. Okay, so this one I need a little bit of foam tape here on the last little piece. So, piece of foam there. And a piece of foam here. Expose my sticky. And again, you may want to use scissors to cut your foam tape. I'm good just ripping it. Nobody's going to see it underneath. And same thing, I'm going to line him up. Here's my little dude. I'm just going to line him up. And now I've got all three layers. And he's got a little bit of glitter going on, a little sparkle. Isn't he cute? So let's do another one. And how about, this one's so pretty. So I've got ornaments here. So here's my base, and you can see all three ornaments. You can see that even the base, even if all you wanted to use was this one, can you see it's all glittered out for you? Isn't that fabulous? But I have the opportunity to add. Now you may want to just use this one and this one as one piece and use this as one. You may want to keep these separate and use all three of them individually. You have options. You don't have to layer it if you don't want to, but that's the idea behind them. But if you're trying to make your dollar stretch and you want to get as much out of each package, on the ornaments, you may be able to just keep the ornaments separate. This is a beautiful embellishment that could be put on something all by itself. So let's go ahead and let's get I'm going to turn it upside down. And bam. And bam. Now I'm a little long. I'll fold it back into itself, I think. And then maybe I want to double the height. So I want it a little higher than normal. Pull off my foam. And I've got plenty of foam tape. I just layer another right on top of it. And now I've got more height in between my layers. So I'm going to fold that back into itself. Pull off. And pull off. and then line it up. So here's my base. Here's my base. I just line it up and put it down. And if you're not exact, that's okay. And now I've got more dimension. So 1 layer of tape, 2. Can you see the difference? This one's much more dimensioned out. And then I can do my little guy. And so I went a little bit over right there. Can you see that? A little bit over right there? Because it's double stick, I'm just going to fold it right back onto each other. I'm not going to try and get a pair of scissors and cut that off. No, no, no. I'm just going to fold it back into each other and keep going. And since we did 2 pops on the first one, we'll do 2 pops on the second one. Still have plenty of foam left, but double popping, you will go through it a little sooner, a little quicker than if you just singled, but I like the double pop. And every single layer has, look at that. Oh yeah, that's nice and dimensioned out, right? Ooh, I like that. Every layer has that beautiful glitter. Okay, so I've got 2 going. Let's do another one. How about, gosh, these are so pretty. I just don't even know. How about the wreath? So this, I'm gonna pop out the little extras. And I'm going to pop out the little extras, and you can see it's already pre-die cut for you. And then I've got my last little piece right here. So this one is my base, and then this one's going to sit right on top, and then my little purple ornament is going to sit right on top of that. All right, so let's get it done. That's my base. Don't do that, Stacy. So let's put some here and some here. And some over here. So you can see how easy they are. I'm not using glue. I'm not even using scissors. You can if you want, but if you're working with a senior center or kids or a youth group, this is a great way to have them do a super pretty project because they can just make easy cards. No fuss, no muss. I'm going to double pop this one. No glue. No scissors if you don't want. It can be done in the time frame that you have. Oh. Boy, it really wants to stick to that foam tape. All right, so now I'm going to take off I've doubled this one, so I've got double the foam on it just to give a little more dimension. I don't know that you need to do much more to these because they have the glitter or the foil on them. Where you're going to be able to use your creativity is in your paper choices and your die cutting and your sentiments. Okay, so let's layer this one right on top. And the reason I'm layering it on top is because it's not a complete cut. That's how it gets the dimension, is that every layer is a little bit less than the layer up top. Giving, see, like here, this is the bottom layer and here's the second layer. And that's what's giving it that dimension, that depth perception that you're looking for. And the very last thing I have to do is my little ornament. One. So you can see how quickly you'll go through a roll of the foam. And so that's why I like giving a roll of foam away with every one of the, every one of the Hearty Crafts, because you get 10 embellishments and you'll be able to start doing them the minute you get your package. And because they are already here at SMS, we will be able to expedite ship. So if you're working on even Halloween cards, you'll have them in plenty of time, because they're here. But that also means that I can't order more. Look at how beautiful is that, right? I mean, so pretty. These are just a little bit of happiness. I think I'm going to do 2 more, and that way we have a few. That way we have a few for. Okay, now that you've seen how to do them, I'm just going to be super fast about it. So this is 1. That little piece pops out. 2. That little center pops out. And 3. Okay, let's just get some foam on it. And these I'll just do singles, just so I can get them done. Peel off my liner. Peel off my liner. And peel off my liner. There's 1. That wasn't even close to Mr. SMS's trash can, for those of you who know better. That wasn't even in the vicinity of. Okay, so down, and then just my little guy. And for time's sake, I'll just do 1. So that gives me 4 to play with. Okay, these are my last. Yes, these are my last 2, I promise. They're so pretty, to not make them just hurts my heart. But you saw how quick it was. And that way I have oodles to play with once we start die cutting. So that one. And this one. And some tape. So I've got 1. So you can see, here's my base, but here's my second image. You can see how much is left off, and that's what's going to give you that dimension. And then my third image is just the packages. And that's how decoupage works. This is European decoupage, or paper layering. When we talk about decoupage here in the States, most people think of Mod Podge. I'm not even going to fix that. I'm just going to bend it back into itself. We're not working with Mod Podge here. We're doing paper layering. And for years, this was all done by hand. You would fussy cut all the images out. And I know that there are those of you out there that still do it. Fussy cut all the different layers out by hand. See, I just folded it right back into itself. And then use your foam to pop them up. Well, we've come a little ways and they now pre-die cut them for you, as opposed to sitting there and fussy cutting. And for several of you, fussy cutting is just a very relaxing thing to do while you're in front of the TV or outside. You know, maybe hubby is mowing the lawn, hopefully not at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because it's like 115 degrees here. But it's just a relaxing thing for you to do, maybe while you're watching your fur babies or while your little grandbaby or son or daughter is fast asleep and you just have a little bit of time to spend to yourself. And you get out your scissors and you fussy cut. Not me, no. Okay, this will be the last one. But that'll give me a nice collection of Hearty Craft toppers to play with. So here's my base. Oh, gotta pop out that center. Just in case you did want to hang them. You could hang these on a cute little tree in your office. Oh, wouldn't they be darling? And then when you're all done, when you just throw it all away. Come January, you just toss it all away. So here's the full image. Here's the partial image. And it's not covering up absolutely everything. And that's what gives you the depth perception. We've got glitter going on. I don't know which ones have glitter and which ones have foil, but they say that some of them have foil. And I bought these. It was so hard to decide because all I had was a teeny tiny little picture to say, oh yes, that's the one I want. So I just guessed. Fold that back into itself. Fold that into itself. That's the nice thing about double-sided tape or adhesive. You just fold it right back into itself. You don't have to worry about cutting it off. Okay, so that's enough. I've made one. Isn't that beautiful, right? Isn't that gorgeous? Couldn't you see that hanging on a little tree on your desk or, you know, on the reception area? You buy a pack of these, do them up, get a little Christmas tree, a little holiday tree. It could be a little Nomi tree. I have winter one. We have Halloween ones. You could have a wicked Halloween tree. So I've got these to play with once we get to that point. All right, so you saw how quick and easy they were. And that you don't have to buy the foam tape separate. And that as far as I'm concerned, you never can have too much foam tape. It just, you use it. If you're a crafter, you use it. Okay, so I'm gonna put these aside for right now. And I think the next thing I'm gonna grab is how about we grab, ooh, these are wordy sentiments from Creative Expressions. So the first batch we did a while ago, they were mislabeled, and so we got them for a phenomenal deal. Even when they're not at a Holy Smokes Artichokes, we packaged these wrong price, they're still an amazing value. What's inside? Is 4 sheets. They're each the same sheet. So you get 2 black and 2 white, and they are words ready to go. All you have to do is snip, mat it if you want, and lay it down. So if you need fast and easy sentiments and you don't want to buy a stamp set, you want to have something handy, convenient, you want something for the kids to finish their projects with. Oh my gosh, you go through, you cut all of these out. You put them in a bowl. You throw your Christmas wreaths down. Let them pick the wreath that they like the best. The foam tape's on the table. You put these in a bowl. They pick the sentiments they like the best. And you've got enough to do, I can't even tell you how many different projects. So a great value from Creative Expressions. And for the holidays, we've got 2 separate packs. This is the Christmas Blessings, which has Holy Night, Peace on Earth, Hope, Happy Holiday Season's Greetings, Celebrate the Season. Blessed Christmas wishes, peace on earth, merry and bright, be merry and bright. Peace and love at Christmas time, peace, for unto us a child is born. Christmas blessings, rejoice. Jolly holidays to you and yours, rejoicing in Christ. O holy night, happy Christmas. Season's greetings, away in a major, joy to the world. Rejoice, believe, a joyous Christmas. Peace, love, joy. Silent night, rejoicing in Christmas. I mean, you can just go and go and go. And you just cut the little snippets out. You can stack them, which is super cute. So we've got Christmas blessings and we've got traditional Christmas. And traditional Christmas, same thing. You're going to have 2 in black and 2 in white. Okay, and Christmas, traditional Christmases, believe in the magic. It's Christmas, happy holidays, peace on earth. Yuletide blessings, 'twas the night before Christmas, 'tis the season, season's greetings, Christmas wishes, be merry, silent night, white Christmas. Fa la 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 la, let it snow, Santa's list, believe in Santa. I mean, it just, Happy New Year, Christmas wishes, Candy Cane Lane, holly jolly, ho ho ho. It just goes, mistletoe kisses, naughty or nice. It just goes and goes and goes. You pick the sentiment that you like the best. So you can use them just as they are. You don't have to do anything more to them. Leave them just as they are, or you can take them to another place. And I think I'm going to show you that first. So let's pick out, let's see. Let's pick out Merry Christmas. And I'm just going to snip it out. You might use a trimmer to get these out, or at least to straighten them up after you've got them out. I'm just going to go for it. And believe in the magic. And Silent Night. Oh, maybe I'll do Holly Jolly Holidays to you. I'm going to leave it and not do to you and yours. I'm just going to do. So the whole sentiment is Jolly Holidays to you and yours, but what if there are no yours? Maybe it's just you. So I'm just going to leave that and yours there, and I might use it again someplace else. And peace on earth. All right, well, I think that gives me a few of them to play with, right? How about one more in black, just in case? The most wonderful time of the year. So using these are just that easy. You trim them out, you can mat them on something. You would be a better cutter than I am. These are way off, but that's okay. So I could take some of my Opulent Paper and mat it on the most wonderful, my most wonderful time of the year. I wonder if you can see there, if it's just too much, if it's too shiny. Let me trim that out so it's not as shiny. I'll just go all the way across. is that wonky? I could just mat it just like that and be done. Doesn't have to be anything more than that. I could take my pretty gold and straighten out my Merry Christmas. Oh, well, isn't that just a little bit of perfect right there? Yay for me. And just use my opulent paper and just mat them. It really can be just that simple. It doesn't have to be anything more than that, but you can make it more. So I have a couple options to make it more. First things first, I think I'm just gonna straighten them and then put some glitter on them. You're like, put glitter on it. Yep. Have you ever looked at a snow globe? And when you shake it and you hold it up and you're looking at it. Okay, so when I talk to you, I just have to talk to you. It's hard for me not to. So have you ever taken a snow globe and you've turned it around? I've got snow globes here. My mom had a snow globe collection and I lost quite a bit of them. And several people have been very kind to send me snow globes, and I have them right there. But when you take your snow globe and you turn it over and then you hold it up and the snow is starting to dust down, how it obscures the view of the little town or the ice skaters or whatever is inside the cityscape, Santa, for that time that it's falling down. The image is slightly obscured. You can see it, but you can't see all the way through to it. And it has that little wonder and magic to it. Every time you turn that snow globe up, you know it's going to be the same image that's inside, but it doesn't matter. It's that wonder of seeing the snow swirl and fall, and slowly as it falls down, that image becomes a little bit sharper and a little bit clearer. That's kind of what I'm going to do with these. And they're super sharp and they're super clear right now, but I want to have the feeling of twinkling, of a little bit of snow falling on them, or a little bit of glistening, to where you see it, but it's a little stepped back. It's not in your face. It's not as white as this white paper or as black as this black paper. And you can probably do this with product you already own. Are you ready? Super simple. Now everybody's like, I gotta get out my snow globes. Yeah, so we lost a lot of stuff in a fire, but that's okay. It's not the stuff that matters. It's the memories that made the stuff. That you know, stuff is what made all the memories around it. So that's what you remember. Okay, so I've got my Merry Christmas. Maybe I do my Peace on Earth. You know, I should have cut out more, because now I'm not sure what I want to do. I should have cut out more. It's Christmas time. I'm going to do that one too. It's right there. It's already partially cut for me. And Merry and Bright and Christmas wishes. Okay. That way I have plenty to choose from. I think I know what I want until I start craft. Are you like that? You think you know what you want until you start. And then what you finished with wasn't anything of like what you thought you were going to get done. You had this whole plan in your head, and then you started, and well, it changed. That's the beauty of crafting. things can change. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna go with these and I'm gonna be done. All right, so I'm gonna take some Stacy tape. What's Stacy tape? Stacy tape is double-sided adhesive. It is a wonderful product. I'm not the only person who makes it. Elizabeth Crafts has a really good tape, and Scorepal has a really good tape. Scorepal's tape says Sukwang, Sukwang, Sukwang all the way across it. It's what we originally started to sell until a manufacturer said, hey, I can do really great tape for you at a really great price, and it'll be a little bit longer and a little bit stronger. But that was years ago. So if you're getting it from the dollar store, sometimes you do get what you pay for. And when you're talking about adhesive, that's not the place to skimp, okay? So I'm gonna take Christmas Wishes. I believe in the magic. No, Christmas Wishes. I'm still not happy with what I've done. I'm going to take some Stacy tape. And I'm going to put it over my Christmas Wishes. I'm putting my tape right on top. Normally, I would take tape to put something down, tape something down. I mean, when I want to tape this down to a card, I'm going to take Stacy tape and tape it down. But I took it and put it right over the top of my words. And you can kind of see them through, right? Remember, I was talking to you, it's not totally clear. It's a little bit cloudy, a little bit hazy, but it's got that wintry look to it. Now I can cut off my extra Stacy tape if I want, or I can, once I pull off my liner, wrap it around my back and do it that way. It's whatever's most convenient for you. It isn't going to make a bit of difference. So if I pull off my liner, because I don't want to cut it off, then I just take it and I just wrap it around the back, and now I've got adhesive on the back. Done. So now I've got Stacy tape. Ooh, I don't know if I can see that. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it'll zoom in. Now I've got Stacy tape. Right on my Christmas Wishes. Can you see the gloss? You can see the tape that's right there. And I'm just going to take some glitter. Now I'm using my Simply Defined Simply Sparkle glitter. And we haven't had this for a long time. We're going to put it back in stock. And maybe I grab a piece of white paper. Hello, white paper. Cut it in half. And make my own little funnel here. So I did Christmas Wishes, and I'm just gonna put some glitter over the top of it. Burnish it, because this is microfine glitter. You're not going to want to use a chunky glitter. You're going to want to use a very microfine glitter. So an ultrafine glitter might be a little chunky. You're trying to still see the words behind the glitter, but you're just trying to add a little bit of sparkle and shine really simply. So I'm going to dump it uses very little glitter, and because it's microfine, it doesn't make a mess. Once the glitter's down, it's down. It doesn't come off on your fingers once you've burnished it in. Now I have Christmas Wishes, and it's got just a little bit of sparkle. You can still see the words, but you're seeing through the snow to see the words. They're not quite as sharp as Believe in the Magic, but Believe in the Magic doesn't have the beautiful shimmer and the shine. And it's just that simple. And by doing that, it just adds a little something something to your finished project. Now you've got a little bit of pop. For somebody who if you've got a friend who's not big into glitter, but you love glitter, this is a super easy way to add just a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of shine. I have no idea if the camera picks this up or not. All I can do is kind of move it and hope that at some point it looks shiny and sparkly. But it's done that simple. And you've taken a white piece of paper and you've changed it into something else. But you have more options. You could, if you wanted to, let's do Merry Christmas. You could, if you wanted to, take a marker, an alcohol marker. So if you have Bics or Sharpies at home, that's gonna work just fine for you. And you could throw a little bit of color right down on top. And now you can see color. And then I could take my Stacy tape and put it right over the top. If I want to cut off the ends, I can, where the extra adhesive is. Up to you. Pull back the liner. There's my Merry Christmas. And the sticky is exposed. So you can see kind of the gloss on it, and if I put my finger there, sticky is exposed. You got to put something on it because that sticky is exposed. So let's grab our glitter, and it needs to be a transparent glitter, not opaque. So it's got to be a transparent glitter. You may already have something like this in your stash, but what a simple, easy way to just change up a basic. And I'm going to burnish. This is me burnishing it. It's too small to take my finger and do this. I'm just going to burnish it. And what that is doing is setting that glitter so when you apply it to your card or your finished project, it's not going to come off everywhere. Little bit of white at the bottom where I didn't get any red. I suppose I could just come back in there, but okay, well, I've got the scissors in my hand. And now I've changed it again. And it's got a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of shine, and it looks like you're looking through snow. It looks like you're looking through the glass of that snow globe. And it really is all up to you which you like better. What if I did it on, let's do the Believe in the Magic, or Peace on Earth, maybe Peace on Earth. And this time let's pull a blue. No, much too dark. I don't know, this one or that one. This one. Let's do our Peace on Earth, and let's do it in our blue. Okay, I think that's good. So I've got Peace on Earth. Didn't do a great job coloring it, but I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to take my Stacy tape, I'm going to put it over the top. Do you have words already? Do you have a stamp set that does something like this? You could stamp, color, add your tape, put your glitter. I'll cut that later. So Peace on Earth. Open up, and this is our Simply Sparkle, which is 651147. And I'm just putting it right in there. Get a little bit on there. Kind of let it walk on down. It doesn't take much. And then burnish. And now I've got Peace on Earth. Can you do it on black? Yes, you can. It's going to have a dramatically different look. So here on white. Dramatically different look on black. So cute. Let's grab a black. I'm not going to color anything. I'm just going to leave it be. And I'm going to put my Stacy tape right on top. Cut off my extra. Well, that was pretty wonky on my placement, but okay. It is what it is. It's handmade, and everybody I give it to, whomever gets it is going to love it. And whomever's going to get it is somebody probably at SMS Girl Mary Lynn's church who's going to buy the card that we make with it for $1. So they can then send, and Mary Lynn takes them to the, SMS Girl Mary Lynn takes the sample cards. She's one of the places that takes them, and they sell them at the church rummage sale for $1 each, and the money goes to pay for kids, church members who need a little help sending their kids to like the summer camp, the church summer camp. So we always give all the samples away to a good cause, children's groups, church, senior centers, wherever they can go. All right, I've got it covered. But I know that we have sent lots of kids to summer camp with the Mary Lynn's selling those cards for $1 each. Okay, I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to rub some down. It doesn't take much. You're just trying to cover the sticky. If you don't feel the sticky anymore, you've got enough glitter. All right. Then I can take it. And now my Jolly Holidays to You. I don't know if it'll zoom in or not, will it? Let's see if I put a piece of paper behind it. My Jolly Holidays to You now aren't as black as they were. It was, this is how it started right here. That's how it started. But by just adding that touch of glitter over the top, you've kind of toned it down a little bit. You can still read everything, but you've kind of toned it down a hair. And you've added that beautiful it's a multi-sparkle. So I've got Christmas wishes, I've got Merry Christmas, I've got Peace on Earth. But there's still one more way of doing them. And it's really up to you how you want to get it done. So we'll do one of each. We'll do Believe in the Magic and Merry and Bright. So let's go ahead and put our tape over the top. And you're like, wait, we just saw this. Well, kind of, sort of, yeah, but not. Trim off the excess if you want. And then let's do Merry and Bright while I'm here. Oh, I didn't get it far enough. Well, I didn't have a big enough piece of tape. Season's greetings it is. Okay, now let's make sure I have a big enough piece of tape, shall we? I don't need that end to be that much, but let's just go zoop. Sound effects required. Make sure I have plenty of tape this time. Season's greetings. Yep. Right over the top. Fabulous. Cut off the back. Zoop. Zoop. And great. Now we've got two ready to go. Let's go ahead and just dump them in. Take off the liner. Hello, liner. There we go. I've got Believe in the Magic. It's sticky right now. Stick, stick, stick. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Just kind of spread it on up. And then stick, stick, stick. That's all it takes. And then spread it on down. You just don't want it to be sticky anymore. Burnish it in. One done. Liner. Stick it in. Grab that extra and just slide it on up, up, up. Stick it in. Great. All done. Now, instead of putting the color down first, like I did on this one, and on this one, I'm going to put the color on after. And you choose which one you like better. There is no right and there is no wrong. Now I've got it glittered. It's ready to go. And because I'm using an alcohol markers sit on top of that glitter just beautifully, and it dries super fast. You don't want to use a dye-based ink to do this because it'll just smear off and smear off and smear off. So Season's Greetings, let's do in red. And I can go in and I can just dab. I'm not coloring, I'm dabbing. And the reason I'm dabbing is because even though this glitter is micro fine, it still has a texture to it. It still is made of granules, and I don't want to hurt my nib. Although new nibs are coming. I'm waiting. So if I just dab my color, dab, 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 doesn't take long. Dab my color in. So instead of putting my color down first, I can put my color down second. Up to you. Whatever makes your heart happy. You do you. Options aplenty. I do want to show you how it changes it a little bit though. So dab, dab, dab. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I've dabbed, dabbed, dabbed. And then let's do the blue. Believe in magic. Same thing, can you see I'm using the side of my pen, not the top. I'm just using the side and I'm just dabbing my color. I'm not trying to move it or blend it. I'm just dabbing it on until I'm happy. Oh, I got red on there. And the glitter comes through because the ink is transparent. So you can see the glitter still coming through even though we are coloring on top of it. And it takes these little simple embellishments that you might just go, meh. But once you see all the different things you can do to them and how they don't have to stay the color that they are, so Season's Greetings versus Merry Christmas. I want you to see the difference in the color. They both have glitter coming through them. But you decide. The Merry Christmas is like the snow globe where you're looking through it and you see the beautiful image behind. The Season's Greetings, because that glitter was put down and then you colored on top of the glitter, the color is much brighter because the color's sitting on top. Here, remember, we colored the paper and now the color is being slightly obscured by that glitter. Kind of up to you what you want to do. I feel like I need to go in and dab, 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 dab. And even out my color on this one. Okay, good enough. It's still got to dry for a second. But I've got Peace on Earth and I've got Believe in the Magic. And they definitely are two different color blues. Let's grab. Let's grab this for that. Two different color blues. You can read the writing on both of them. I used the same ink. It just matters how, if you ink your paper first and then cover it with the Stacy tape and put your glitter, or if you cover it with Stacy tape, put your glitter and then ink. It's all up to you how you do it. But you take something that was very simple, very literally black and white, and change it into something that is just so much more. You have options. And they all can be beautiful. Heck, you could use all of that, stack them up. If I moved them over here, let's cut this piece off right here. If I stacked these up, and taped them down and matted it, I'd have a Christmas card. It's all there for you to do, whichever way works best for you. Okay, so far we've talked about our pretty little Hearty Craft. They call them toppers. Gosh, they're beautiful. I mean, they really are. You're almost done. Cut this out, mat this against something else, and slap it on a card, right? I mean, they're just that pretty. That's how easy they are to do. But of course we want to take them into something more. Of course we do. So I'm going to move those up there because I might use those later. So we talked about our Hearty Crafts and we talked about our creative expressions. Now it's time to talk about our dies. So I have a couple different dies for you. And the first ones we're going to go over are the simple and basic, I don't know what they're calling these, cutting dies. Please notice one die. Yeah, because I think when you look at this online, you might think that you're going to get like 18 different circles. No, you're only getting one. You're only getting one square, but you're going to get 18 different cuts. We've done the rectangle and we've done the oval before. We have them back, limited in quantity, but if you didn't get the rectangle and the oval, they're back, and then we have the square and the circle. So what do these dies look like when you cut them? All right, well, let's cut one, shall we? How about that? Do I want festive? Do I want red? Do I want a red shimmer? Ooh, look at how pretty this is. So the opulent that we're going to have for you, I have a 3-pack for you, and you may already own all of them, but my gosh, we're going to have them. Oh, I should be doing that one. Merry and Bright. I need to hold Merry and Bright. I didn't. Okay, hold Merry and Bright. We have three opulent. I did the gold and the silver and the festive, and retail for them would be almost $69, and we're doing them for $48.99 in the 3-pack. You can buy them open stock, absolutely, and we'll put them on sale, but the biggest value is going to be in the 3-pack. And I'm sorry, but this paper is stunning, and if you don't need it now, you're going to need it later. The opulent paper is so pretty. I'll show you the packs a little bit later, the 3 different packs. So all of it in the opulent is specialty paper. This is a shimmer paper. It's mirror paper. It's shimmer paper. It's glitter paper. It's pearlized paper. And each pack has the most gorgeous colors. So we did gold and silver and the festive, because the festive gives you some of the white too. So I'm going to die cut this to show you what's going to come out. I'm going to bring over my Sizzix Big Shot machine, and I'm going to tell you right here, right now, you are going to need a precision base plate. While this may not look intricate, can you see how fine those lines are? This is about as intricate as you possibly can get. So, precision base plate, absolutely. You're going to need your Sizzix platform, your solo shim that comes with it. If you are working on a plus machine, you very well may not need a precision base plate. They say you don't. I know that if you use your plus machine a lot, it will loosen up and you'll need to start using a precision base plate. I know with a switch machine, they want you to use a precision base plate. So for a die like this, please don't try it if you're not going to use a precision base plate. It will be just a lesson in frustration. It's never going to cut all the way through. Then grab a yucky old platform and send it on through. And I am absolutely going to rotate it. Rotate it? Yes, when I get to the end, I'm gonna rotate this die. Even that much will make a difference. It was this way, now it's this way. You're like, why are you rotating it? Because there's a wheel. Under all the machines that we have, there's a wheel that causes that pressure. And the wheel is calibrated as good as it can get. But the more and more you use it, the looser it becomes, and you'll find that your machine will have a sweet spot somewhere, whether it be on one side or in the middle. And by just doing this, it allows the die to hit the roller in a new and unique way, a different way that helps it cut. And it's so much less frustrating just rotating it and sending it back than not rotating it and having to cut again and again and again. And even then, because it's so intricate, I'm gonna turn it over to see if it looks good. All right, there's no putting it back. I'm just gonna tell you, if it didn't cut, there's no, this is a no putting it back die. So let's see what I got. This is where the no editing comes in. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. I'm not the best camera person, I know, and I don't have a zoomer inner button. I'm not even halfway done. That is a little bit of crafty happiness. I mean, they are thin. They are beautiful. I need a bigger piece of paper than that, Stacy. That's not gonna help you. They are thin. They nest. You can layer them. You can build your own, build your own picture frame to whatever size you're looking for. If there's not a size here that you need, you did not need a square frame. And then you can take it and you can go and collage them. I mean, the options are up to you, but they're fabulous. Now, how many are there? Well, this is the square. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Do you see how size that's at 15? 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I think there's 30. I think that you get 30 out of each cut. Now, you may not need all 30 at one time. I get it. But all you have to do is put them away for a rainy day. I mean, it's one die. It's one 4x4 piece of paper. And oh my gosh, when we did these in the ovals and the rectangles, people had never seen anything like it before. Gosh, you could make a cute little nest out of that. Wouldn't that be cute? That'd be a cute bird's nest. Okay, I have ideas, but people just went crazy for them. Now, how do you put them down? Well, for that, you absolutely are going to need, where do I want to put these all? I don't know. How about there? To put them down, you're absolutely going to need some kind of adhesive. I would not be using glue. So we have sticky dots. I know I'm no longer the only one to have sticky dots. I get it. I know that there's another large, really large, uber big crafty everything store that has brought out their own sticky dots, and that's perfectly fine. You know what? Hey, you can't hold on to something forever. You got to be glad for the time that you had it, and I'm just, it's fine with me. I don't get upset about it at all. If I did, that would be wrong. So I'm just glad that you have multiple places now to find sticky dots. What are they? I think they named them sticky dots too, but what are micro dots? What do these do? There are hundreds and thousands of dots on this sheet of paper. It's not paper, it's a liner. Hundreds of thousands of micro dots. You put your die down, you close it up, you give it a good press. Anywhere you see paper, the sticky dots are going to adhere. Anywhere you don't see paper, the sticky dots are going to stay right there. And if you are working with intricate dies, I shouldn't have pulled it, but that's okay. It's fine. You would do a better job than me, but it's down. I want to straighten it out, but I'm not going to. But if I wanted to, I have time to pull it up. I do have time to pull it up if I didn't get it down perfectly straight. And try again. Ta-da! And eventually, they go permanent. So the longer you let them sit, the less opportunity you will have to pull them up. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with sticky dots. I mean, there's got to be a better way, right? Well, yes, there is. And we're going to try it right now. What paper do we want? Let's see. Not quite big enough. By the hair of a chinny chin chin. And that's all I need is a hair. So this is gold opulent. Here it is. I'm playing with gold opulent right now. This is Sizzix paper. Oh, where's the hello? There we go. Hello, Sizzix. Hello, oh so clever Karina, and ta-da, it's Taylor. So this is the gold opulent. You get 50 sheets. There's 10 sheets of each different finish. So you've got a glitter, you've got kind of a pearl or matte, you've got a brushed metal, you've got a pearlized, and a mirror. So like those papers are this one, and this one, and here, let's see, what are these? So here's the brushed metal paper in the gold opulent. Here's the satin paper in the gold opulent. Here's the glitter paper in the gold opulent. Here's the mirror paper in the gold opulent. And here's the shimmer. So you get 10 sheets of each of those. So that's why people love opulent so much, because you get so much. Now I'm going to use the gold because I've got a piece cut. And I'm going to trim it down and bring over my machine. And I'm going to roll it through just like we've been doing. I'm going to roll it through. I have it at a slight angle. I don't want to put it with the straight edge going in straight. See the straight edge here? Hitting that roller, you will get a nice ka-thump sound. I will see if I can make it happen. It usually happens on around this side is where the ka-thump usually happens, because I'm taking that straight edge right there and I'm hitting it parallel to the roller. And the machine, it won't hurt the machine, it won't hurt the die, but your heart might just go for a brief moment. Okay, so through, and let's see if I get, oh, it wasn't so bad. Okay, good, no ka-thump. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I always worry that there's gonna be that loud ka-thump. Let's see if we take it back, if I get a ka-thump. Harder to roll for sure. Oh, much more cracking. Oh, there we go. Much more cracking going through that way. I don't know if it's cut all the way. Oh, it looks like it has. In fact, I might have even double cut, but that's okay. We're gonna just go ahead. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna take off that, and I've got it all in here. Look at how nice and neat it is in here. I'm going to bring over a sheet of sticky dots. I'm going to open it up. Make sure you've got the right side. I'm the worst at that sometimes. Make sure you've got the right side. So here's my sticky. I'm going to take my whole die. My whole die. And I'm just going to put my whole die down. And I'm going to give a press. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to give a good press. Okay. Open it up. Take my tweezers and I just kind of want to pop my die off. And there are all my cuts. I can close it back up and rub it back down. Now I can't tell you why, because I honestly don't know. But it seems every time I do that, the one that doesn't want to come out is on the very, very edge. It doesn't want to stick down. So can you get it out? Sure you can. You just have to pull it traditionally. I have no idea why it doesn't want to come out. So there it is. I can open this up. And if I want to keep it intact, put it in place and put it down. So now I've got sticky dots on all of these. All of them have sticky dots. And because it's now one unit, I can decide, do I want just one square up, or do I want to take a section of squares. What if I took that beautiful section of squares and I kept them as a whole? Now it looks like, I mean, that's beautiful. It's got it, they're all individual, but I want to keep it as a whole. I could peel them up if I didn't want to. Let's see, let's grab this one. And what if I came back in? And I grabbed these three. And they peel up as a solid unit. And I can put them down as a solid unit. And then maybe I just wanted one in the center. So let me pull up just my one. Come on, little tweezer. Get in there. Shoop. And I nest that on in. I can't tell if I'm straight. These are individual. I could pull each one of these three up and off and just take them right out. I could take, let's see, let's try maybe this one. Nope, it needs to be closer. I want to stand up to do this, but I can't stand up to do this. I feel like I can't see if it's straight. I mean, they're beautiful. And this is the festive opulent, and it's beautiful. Oh, you don't even need that one in that center. Look at how beautiful that is. And I still have all these to play with. I'm just going to leave them on here. You could even take this and cut this out and file it away. Up to you. Put them together, and then put it in a baggie if you want. But I still have all of those to use. And that's just beautiful. I don't even need the one on the bottom, although it's kind of nice because where the corners are, you kind of see it. I mean, talk about options. So let's do that with the circle and see what we get. Let's play with the circle. I'm going to put that over there. And maybe we cut the circle out of this beautiful green. Maybe we cut the circle out of the silver. Ooh. You think we should try the mirror silver? I don't know. Ooh, that's very pretty. Okay, let's do that. So I think I'm going to cut it out of, this is out of the silver pack. And I think I'll do, let's get my circle die. So if the square did that many, well, the circle's going to do a ton too. What was that noise? That was me putting my die on my gotcha. So this is a gotcha. You can only get it here. It's my product. Spellbinders manufactures it for me. Spellbinders came out with this cute little diamond that had this little tiny, it's a magnet. It's shaped literally like a diamond and it sits like a diamond. So the top of it had this magnet so that you could pick up your dies. Well, when I saw it, I loved it, except for I wanted a much bigger space for you to be able to pick up your dies. This is going to hold oodles and oodles of dies because my magnet is oodles and oodles strong and super big. And the nice thing is, if you drop a die in your trash, you just grab this and go into your, see, it wasn't even close. Can you see that? You just go into your, look at that. That just makes my heart happy. You go into your trash or your floor if you can't quite reach it. You put that there and let it grab it. So that's the noises. It's my gotcha machine. And yes, we still sell them. We have them. When they're gone, they're going to be, they'll be gone. We won't be able to carry them anymore. But they're here now. We have them now. So let's cut the circle and see what we get. I'm going to keep that paper handy and we'll bring over our Big Shot machine. And my circle doesn't have any straight edges, so you don't have to rotate it. It's no matter what you do, it's still a circle. I'll rotate it on my way back just so it hits my roller in a new way. And let's go all the way out. Rotate and send it on back. And it just gives the roller an opportunity to hit your die on a different linear plane. And that's how dies cut. You can only have so many cut lines on a certain linear plane, and then they won't cut if you have too many of them. Well, that looks good, doesn't it? Pop that piece off. Bring back over my sticky dots. Of course, I cut off the piece that I used to open it, and I don't have my washi tape in front of me. So there we go. Just figure out which piece is the bottom. Put my whole die down on the sticky side. My whole die. So the paper against the sticky. Get off of there. My paper against the sticky. Let's move it a little closer so we don't waste sticky dots. So no sticky here. Sticky here. Metal facing you. Give a press. Turn it over. Give a really good press. suppose you could even take Polly made me a little thingy for my stamp platform. You might be able to even use that to make sure it's down. Pull it up. And then I just want to pop the die out. So I'm going to put my little tweezer right kind of in the center, just to kind of pop my die out. Oh, I almost got the end piece. And then a few little pieces in the middle. So here's the biggest one. And then a few little pieces in the middle didn't come out. Oh, there they go. Out now. So even if I didn't want to keep that one. And then give a good press again, just to make sure. Let's pull some of the biggest ones. Oh, they just come up together, 3 of them. Down on my paper. Oh, I like it. Okay. Little Stacy tape. You would do a much better job of taping than I am. Now I have no idea what size card this is. I'm just freehanding. There's my big circle. Okay, so we've got that. I've got that. I still have all of these circles still to go. Just like I still have all of those squares still to go. And I'm just going to leave them on there until I use them. And then I don't know, do we go with the green? Do we go with the same color as the circles? Do we go with a mirror? I mean, from here now, it's all about what you like. Do we go with the silver glitter? Okay, I like that one. So these dies from Simple and Basic are anything but simple and basic. I've never seen a die anywhere else like this that gives you this. I've never seen it. And they discontinued them. No, no, no. I'll have to ask. I don't know if they'll ever remake them for me. I don't think so, but I'm glad to have them now. I went to go order them and I said, wait, what? I emailed them and, you know, they're not here in the States, so there's a time difference, and they usually email me back at 11 p.m. at night my time, and I am up waiting for that email. And he's like, yeah, we discontinued those. I'm like, no, 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 we need to bring them back. Oh, I am so much in love. Is it okay for me to say that? The only other thing I need is that. And then I'm done. Then we're going to move on. Well, that's off, but you get the idea. And I've got the Jolly Holidays to You with just that little touch of glitter going on. And I've got the circles, but I didn't use one circle. I took 3 of them. What if I wanted 3 in the middle? What if I wanted 5 in the middle? Get in there with your tweezers, decide what width you want it to be, and then lift. Look at that. All in a row. I mean, that's an amazing look. Can't get that with any other die. Not that I know of. And I still have these. Right? What did I do with my squares? Well, I threw them somewhere. All right, let's cut the squares one more time, just for good measure. And let's do it out of, let's see. Oh, they're so cute. Ooh, let's get this red. And let's get my squares. And let's cut my squares one more time. And then we've got to move on. Okay, I think I like him. Bring my machine over. Put it at an angle, just a slight one. Send it on through. Do a rotate at the end. Let's see what we got. I think that looks pretty good. Let's grab our sticky dots. I'm gonna pop off the extra that's around the outside. Put my whole die down, paper against the sticky part, and I'd keep it as close to the edge as you can because the dots go all the way to the edge. Give a press, flip it over, and that's where you're going to give your best press, is against the paper. So my die is now against my table and my paper is now face up. And again, if you want, like I said, SMS, honorary SMS girl Polly, she made this for me and sent it over. You need a little help getting in there. Maybe you have something similar that you've made. I think she just used 2 blocks. If you have trouble with your hands, if you can lay them flat, go for it. And then there's white paper over here from the Opulent, so this is the, ooh, that's the color I want. This is the festive. So you've got, here you've got 60 sheets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you've got 6 colors, 60 sheets each. Now we'll have it all open stock for you, but really the very best deal is gonna be on the bundle. And who doesn't need a beautiful piece of white shimmer paper? I do. Me, me, me. All right, I'm gonna try and pop that die off. So I stick my tweezer right down in the center, and it kind of pops it off like it's a cookie. Put it down. Pop it and kind of lift. And as I see I'm lifting, I just kind of slip my, see, it's that very last one that doesn't wanna. It's the last 2 this time. So I can just lay them back down if I really want to keep them. I'm not even going to try and like line them perfect. I'm just going to get it down. And then I don't know if I need the biggest one. I can pull it out and use it, but I think I'm just going to let it be. Close it up, give a press, and now let's see. Do I like that? Do I like that? That's very pretty. I don't know, the gnome's very cute too. He's very cute. All right, let's just pull some of them and we'll play and see which one we like the best. So I'm gonna take, let's see if I can get those 4. Let's try and get that one out, that last one. So I'm just doing it by hand. It doesn't want to come out when you put it on the sticky dots. Maybe because it's the first in and it has the most pressure. Now let's see if I can kind of line it up here. I think I'm too far this way. I'm too low. Just to put a little white border in between. Did I get it? Well, I'm close enough. Just put a little white border in between. Close enough for me. And then I don't know, do we put him here? Do we put this here? I don't even know. They all look so good. So let me just trim it out just a little bit. It's not exact, and even though I say it's not going to bother me, it's going to bother me. When we're all done here, I'm going to pull that thing off if it still lets me, and I'm going to straighten it out perfect. I don't care if they are selling the card for $1, it's going to be a good card. Whoever's going to get it is going to say, wow, that's an awesome holiday card. Thank you. That's an awesome Christmas card. So I don't know. Do we like it with that one? And that white shimmer behind it? Do we love it with our cute little gnome? And I could cut my Christmas wishes. And I could move him over here, and I could have Christmas wishes down here. Or I could have it up here. Look how cute my little gnome is. Put my little Christmas wishes there. Right? I've got this little guy. Did I do this one yet? So I suppose I could put him up here and put these down there, or not do these at all and find another place for it. Okay, but we got to move on. One last die to show you. That looks really pretty though. My gnome looked really pretty too. Let's go with the gnome. Let's just tape him down so he's down. Did you all say, do the gnome, do the gnome? But I lost my wishes. Tape. Let's tape him down and then let's do our last die. Anybody see where the wishes went to? Oh, he's so cute. Okay, Merry Christmas works. And card number 2 is done. But like I said, I have one last die for you. And I brought the last die in because they're basically perfect for, oh, he's so cute. Yay! I don't know. I suppose I should back him with one last thing. Another silver. No, not the glitter. It needs to be dark. Oh, that's cute. Look at how happy he is. Now all Mary Lynn has to do is mount him to a card base. And he's good to go. Oh yeah, that just brings him all together. You would do a much better job taping everything down. I'm just doing it so I can get it down so you can see it. Oh, he's so cute. All right, I'm happy. Moving on. So now we've got these two. Yay for Mary Lynn. Let's move to the last die. The last die is, again, it's so simple, but it's so awesome. When I saw this die, only thing I could think of is, holy smokes, it is perfect. Perfect for these toppers. I mean, it just can't get any better than that. Right? Okay, let's cut it. And I think I'm gonna go back and grab, I think that this would look good. Oh, I still got my, my square attached. Let's get rid of my square. Let's see. I think that this would be good. I don't know. We'll cut it and we'll see. So it's kind of like a door, but it isn't a door. I'm not exactly sure what they made this die for, but when I saw this die and I knew we were bringing in these toppers, it was like a match made in heaven. I mean, we're talking perfect. So let's see if I like it. I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to put it at a slight angle like we've been doing, nothing changing. I'm going to use my precision base plate just because. Send it on through. It's not nearly as intricate as the square and the circle we've been cutting. And you may be able to get away with not using a precision base plate, but since I'm using a specialty paper, let's see, did it cut it? Oh, it sure did. Look at that. See, and these, okay, perfect for your sentiments on the inside. Look at that. And now how do you decide what you back it against? Is that too much gold? Not the right red, but it sure would look pretty. Oh, with that one. Wow. My wreath is already done. What if I grab, I had a, I thought I had a blue wreath that I didn't do yet. No blue. No, not blue. Oh, there it is. Okay, quick, hurry. Or the wreath. Do the wreath, Stacy. I can get squirreled on this stuff so easy. Pop my little center out. It tells you what to pop. Just need to pop that piece right on out. And there are my 3 pieces. Grab my hello foam. How are you today? And this little piece is gonna fit right on top of there. Oh, this is so darling. Little piece of foam here and there, just so I can say we put some foam down to get it to pop. I might even do 2, just so it's a little higher, because it's going on that door. Okay, layer it right on up. Layer 2, done. Layer 3. One piece of foam. Two pieces of foam. And let's line it on up. So now I've got some good definition between them. Love that. Let's grab my die. And I'm going to try and do it without a precision base plate. And let's see what happens. I think I'm going to do it on that pretty white shimmer. Pull a piece of that pretty white shimmer. Ooh. More glitter. Ooh. How about pretty white shimmer and glitter? Let's see what happens. So I'm going to cut the door out of the shimmer. I'm not going to use a precision base plate. We're going to roll with it, see what happens. Better for me to waste my opulent paper than you waste yours. We'll know right away if it's a yay or a nay. So I've taken off my precision base plate. That means I have my solo shim, my base shim, my solo shim, my cut plate, my die, my paper at a slight angle, and I need my do not cut plate, which is right here. And I'm gonna send it on through. And we're gonna see. It's not that intricate of a die in comparison to the square and the circle. I still may rotate. We'll see if I lift it. If it comes right off, then I don't It sure did. Look at that. No precision base plate needed. Happy day. And I still have these 2 pieces. So there's my die. There's my die cut. It's got a little stitched edging all the way around it. There's my glitter paper. Oh, is that beautiful? Okay, let's make that happen. So the glitter paper comes in the festive pack. And I'm just trying to get it close because it's going to get hidden underneath. So hopefully I didn't go too far in. And there we go. I just need it to be behind my door. That is so elegant. Maybe you're talking to maybe somebody doesn't celebrate Christmas and this is more wintry. These are Hanukkah colors. Okay, let's tape it down. Again, you would do a much better job on the taping than I am. I just want to make sure that I can get it down so I can show you. Any extra that went over the side, I'm just folding right back into itself. And then this guy right there. Love this door. I mean, imagine all the things you can use it for. All the holidays, all the seasons. You can put anything in that center. You can just do florals with a happy birthday underneath. We're gonna do Peace on Earth, and let's see, inside, nope, none of those colors. That looks good to me. So out of the silver pack, I've grabbed the silver mirror. Don't care what the back looks like because nobody's going to see my yucky rough cuts. The door hides it all. A little bit coming out right there of the glitter. Let's just trim that little piece of glitter right there, right off. Nobody gonna see the yucky rough cuts behind the door. Nobody needs to know what's behind door number 1. Think long, think wrong, Stacy. Okay, there it is. Think long, think wrong. If I stay there all day trying to get the perfect mat, so the mirror is very loud paper, but not when you use it sporadically. And my gosh, they've given you so many sheets of it. And then let's do Peace on Earth. With a little bit of glitter on it that we did in the blue. Tape it down. Again, my cuts are not perfect. I'm just trying to get it on so that you can, wow, that really isn't perfect. I wasn't fibbing on that one, man. This is half crooked, but that's okay. We're gonna go for it. All right. What do you think? Isn't that beautiful? The white on the white. I mean, it is so elegant. I don't know, man. There's so much to do. I love them all. You have so many options. I love the door frame. I absolutely do. I don't know what they designed that die for. But I think it is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. And when I saw it, I'm like, oh, now the girls have used it in, I think Elena used it going this way and we've used it going this way. There's lots of opportunity. And then all of the circles and the squares and the ovals and the rectangles that you get out of here. And they're still, I mean, using them all nested into each other gives an entirely different look that we have never, ever had before. Oh, I lost, well, that one got bent. All right, I've got more. And the decoupage, the toppers that have done the heavy lifting for you. They're giving you the starting point to then take your creativity. And it's all about how you layer and mat and what you do with it. And anybody can do these. And they're affordable. Holy smokes, artichokes. Okay, so we did a lot. We started with the decoupage and how easy it is just to take the foam tape that they're going to come with. We're giving it to you for free. Sizzix foam tape, pop them up whether you double them or single them. Oh, I feel a little. Single or double foam, up to you. Just put 2 rows of foam if you want it to pop higher. Then we moved into the easy sheets from Creative Expressions that you can leave just black and just white, or you can totally change them into something else. They don't have to stay black and white anymore. And that little touch of glitter just adds a little something to it. Then we talked about the dies, and the dies are unique and they're different and they're limited, and if we're already sold out, I'm so sorry. I had them remake them just for us so that you had the opportunity to pull just what you want using sticky dots. You pull just the thickness that you want. Totally up to you. Oh, I can do that. You want red squares, and then fill it with the gold squares. One too big. Let's take out the two center. And leave a little white around. You decide. You've got, what was it, 30 I counted of the squares? And then you use them how you want them. You'll see the girls did a great job with them. And then we ended with the door, which is just an amazing die because it is all year long, all year round. Any sentiment, any type of card that you need, it's there. And it's so nice to have a place to put that sentiment. Just makes it easy and simple. Any kind of occasion, what do you need it for? It just is that simple. All right. Whew. So what's on sale? Well, we've got the Hearty toppers on sale. We've got the new ones. So fall, and I didn't even do this one. This one's all snowman. And look at this one. This one's winter. And we're going to put the old ones that we have left back on. We got some more in of some of the ones we were sold out on. When I got these in, I ordered a few of the older ones too. So we'll put those back up on sale as well. And basically you're getting, I can't remember if these are $8 or $8.50, but you're getting the foam tape for free. And that's a great Sizzix value. I used these today, and I used the gnomes today, and I used the wreaths today. And we have the floral for the fall. So you've got winter and Halloween and Christmas, and everything's represented here. And because they are physically here in our shop, we will be able to expedite orders. These are international. I will not have time to reorder. What we have is what we have. Same on the dies. So we've got the circle and the square. Those are new. And then the rectangle we've had before, but we'll put what we have back up. The oval we've had, but we'll put what we have back up. And then the door is new. So that's all for you. I will go ahead. I will put my glitter back up. So just in case you don't have any, we'll put the glitter back up. We've got the creative expressions, the Christmas blessings and traditional Christmas. So two different sets. Look at the wording for either. We'll do an I want it all for if you want both of them. We don't have a ton of these. So we'll have a few I want it alls and then open stock. And then the opulent paper. The silver, the gold, and the festive. Retails normally for $68, almost $69. Your price is going to be $48.99. And I know that's a lot for paper. But my gosh, you will not be disappointed in this paper. Anybody who has the opulent paper knows what I say is true. Here you get 60 sheets. Here you get 50 sheets. Here you get 50 sheets. That's 160 sheets of, all of it is specialty paper. None of it's plain cardstock. All of it has got something fabulous about it. All right, you guys, sample time. Yeah? All right, let's do this. I have got oodles of samples to show you. Oodles. Super cute, right? So we got Halloween. Whoa, Halloween going on. Sorry about that. So I've got Halloween. Look, is that not darling? Love the gnomes. And yeah, I mean, he's just so stinking cute. And he has the snowman. Look at this. Look at how beautiful is this. That's using the door, and they popped the inserts out. Right? And here you've got with the frames. The gold frames are the rectangle. And then the little squirrels and the light. Oh, here we have Halloween. Wahahaha. And they will expedite out if you have a qualifying order. They are here. Here, she used, look at, 2 different colors, but the whole thing to make that background. That's amazing. So she took some in blue, she took some in gold, and then she put the winter scene on top. Amazing. Here's the door again. Peace on earth. It can be just this easy. Really, this is a very simple card. They just cut this straight out of the Creative Expressions. They did the decoupage, cut the door, and you're done. You can do this. If you're a newbie and you want to try to make your Christmas cards this year, people will be just in awe of you. They really will. You don't have to tell them how easy peasy it was. Look at him, right? Look at for fall. Pumpkin spice, everything nice. All of these are in the kits, in the Hearty toppers that we have for you. I don't know how to choose. So here they took the frame off center. Have a Wonderful Christmas came out of the Creative Expressions. They just chopped them up and stacked them. Chopped them up and stacked them. He's so cute. Happy holidays. And look at what she did with the frames. You've got a small square here, a big square here, small there. Right, darling? And here, look at the ovals. It almost looks like they're on a rug. They did every other color, opposite colors. And here you've got Deck the Halls. That's Creative Expressions. Here's the Hearty toppers. You've got some Opulent in the back. And then Just Elegant. Just Elegant. This is easy to do. This is just matting. There were no other dyes involved but matte. Oh, and this one's stunning. This was paper that they found. And then just layered that right on top. Put Believe in the Magic. Added some Opulent paper to the back. And a fall. Thinking of you. With your sunflowers. Now, she did find the most perfect paper to go with it, I have to say. I gotta give it up when you gotta give it up. The Hearty Craft looks great, but my gosh, could she have found a better paper? And then my last stack. Here we have another one that is just elegant. And again, no die cutting, matte, matte, card-based matte, matte. And your topper, and just cut straight out of the... You can do this. This is just paper, cutting rectangle after rectangle, sticking down your topper and cutting out your sentiment. But look at how beautiful it is and sophisticated. And here's just one. Again, look at how they did the squares. These are the dies. And they've got it looks like 2 or 3 of them together to make the frame. So for the thickness. And then just layered them on top of each other. Really clever. Almost like Karina, our oh so clever Karina. Look at, isn't he darling? He's holding a warm mug of something with a candy cane in it. Merry Christmas. This is the opposite to this one. Okay, so she cut the door out of the red and she cut the door out of the gray, and then she swapped them so that she got 2 cards. She didn't waste anything. She used the inserts from the red door into the gray and the inserts from the gray door into the red. Didn't waste a single thing. Hello. And here, looky. She just rotated the door. And last but not least, I have a layout for you. And it's a fall layout. And Claire did it this morning. And it's beautiful. So we've got the Hearty toppers. We've got the frames going on. All of these are frames from the rectangle that she put the fall, nature, autumn on. Look at how pretty is this. And she just has these kind of haphazardly going. And when you look at the whole thing, it's just beautiful. Said we need a picture for it, right? Somebody who has fall, that has leaves falling. That's not California. Send us a picture. We'll put a picture there. All right, you guys. It was an easy class, but it was a fun class, and there was lots to learn, even though it was all really, really, really simple. But really simple can make really wonderful things, and it doesn't have to be uber expensive at all. Oh my gosh, no. You could do these. You could get 2 sets of these toppers for $20 and the foam, and you can make your Christmas cards. You've got cardstock at home. Make your bases and let's go. You can do it. You've got this. And if you're just starting, this is a perfect way to start because you're creative, but you don't have to be too creative because they've done some work for you. But I promise you, you get 3 cards in, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, I could do this. So your 4th card's got a little extra something. By the time you get to your 10th card, you're like, your brain is going, and we can add a little bling here, and I could add a little ribbon there, and I could do, and it changes. You evolve, and these are inexpensive ways to play and to try and to learn and make beautiful things. And if you are the most experienced crafter, well, you already know that you're going to be able to take these and put your personal spin on them. It's all in the details. They've given you the starting point with the topper. Now you've got to detail it up, and it's all in the details. Whatever your signature style is, you just add it to these. So you'll find all of this at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Don't know if you'll find the Hearty Crafts Easy Toppers at your independent retailer. I'm not sure. It is an international company. Same with the simple and basic dies. You may find creative expressions out there, those wordies, absolutely. You may find Opulent Paper at your local craft store, absolutely. And if you do, and if they've got a transparent glitter, buy it from them. Shop with them first. Come here for the things you can't get. And if you support your local independent, then all of us independents are benefiting from it. And I mean, yes, everybody's in business to be in business, but we're also in business for our industry and supporting the creativity that is out there. So it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, saying I will see you next week. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and And oh so clever Karina, welcome to the SMS name game. I've got Ozzy Andrew, I've got Just Do It David, I've got Tada It's Taylor, I've got Sizzix Sarah, I mean Spellbinder Superstar Nicole. It's just, it is what it is. We just name everybody. All right, bye everybody. I'll see you next week.